Would you believe it? They've flown me all the way to New York for this week's regulatory wrap. But it's events on the other side of the pond that we're focusing on, as we ask the question, is the FCA in trouble? The UK regulator has had less than an ideal start to 2025. In early February, the FCA's controversial proposals to name and shame firms under investigation received further criticism, with a government committee describing them as an abject failure. The committee believes that the FCA needed to make a strong and unequivocal case for why such a fundamental change was needed, something the regulator has failed to do. With name and shame having endured consistent criticism since they were announced this time last year, it's little wonder FCA Chief Executive Nikhil Rathi has said the regulator will fundamentally reshape the proposals. But it's not just these proposals drawing industry disapproval. The FCA's adoption of a policy that would see unnecessary internal emails deleted after 12 months has also been negatively received. While the regulator has positioned this as helping speed up information retrieval, increasing the pace of investigations and reducing risks associated with retaining data, the industry has a different view. Comments have included that it seems to be one rule for the regulator, another for the regulated, and that deleting emails may even amount to a risk management strategy from the FCA. The heated discussion around the policy led Ian Phoenix, the FCA Director for Intelligence and Digital, rising from the flames to explain the regulator's reasoning using a curiously informal tone. He set out how sifting through over 70 million emails stored by the FCA was as challenging as trying to find a specific grain of sand on a beach. If only there were data archiving solutions that could help. The FCA finds itself in a difficult position. Although the role of the regulator will never see them winning a popularity contest, these consistent own goals will end up eroding the confidence that firms, the government, and consumers have in the FCA. Regulators must strike a balance between setting out clear rules and enforcing them, and working together with the industry to increase compliance and reduce risks. The FCA seems very aware of this delicate balance, with Rathi promising a different relationship between firms and the regulator going forward. We could well see a shift towards more hands-off regulation from the FCA. Rathi has commented that the industry shouldn't expect lots of detailed rules from the regulator around the use of WhatsApp and other platforms for off-channel communications, the opposite of what we've seen from US regulators. Hands-off or hands-on? Whatever approach the FCA takes, critical voices around the industry are getting louder, and we might well see their wishes for serious structural change in UK regulation answered. Join us next time for another regulatory wrap.